Welcome back, everyone. Coach Blake the Black Faker, and today we're going to be looking at a VOD review, another Twitch VOD review. If you guys want to have your VOD reviews on my Twitch, make sure you follow my Twitch. Link description below, Coach Blaker, twitch.tv/Coach Blaker. If you guys want coaching sessions, CoachBlaker.com, and there is a discount going on right now for $30 off Duo Q coaching if you would like to have that. Without further ado, though, we're going to be looking at an Aphelios game. They are Plat 3, but this is a scrim game, so take it or leave it. What we're working on here is looking at macro mistakes more than micro or mechanical mistakes, but if positioning isn't int, flame me for it and let me know how I can improve that. For sure. Aphelios Dilly? Dude, come on. That's my boy. Aphelios was like one of my favorite ADCs. Love it. Imagine Riot was going to give this guy 25 guns. Insane! I feel like they're going to do that with Udyr. They're going to give Udyr more than 4 stances. This dude's going to have like 8. And maybe you can mix and match him or something crazy. I don't know. I feel like he's going to be very complicated. And I can't wait to see what they do to him. And I hope they don't crush my soul and make him worthless, because then that would hurt. But they've been doing some really good reworks. Like, there hasn't really been any bad reworks recently. Let's be real. Like, their reworks have been on point. After Aatrox, like, even then, I like Aatrox rework, but, you know. After Aatrox, they've been on freaking point. Alright, so we're Aphelios, Karma into Ashe and Rakan. Our junglers are Diana and Olaf. Olaf just beats every jungler, almost. That chance broken. And then our mid laners, Yone and Nocturne. So we know that Yone's going to have pressure. We also know that Olaf is going to beat Diana. So any fight on the bot side, we kind of don't want to take unless we have the advantage. So we just want to have that, like, already in our head. The bright side, though, is that Karma's not really just a support. She actually does a lot of damage, so you can use that with the... you can use that with kind of, like, care. Like the fact that, okay, she does more damage here. But for the most part, we're not really looking to fight. You don't really win. Pre-6, I mean, you win, obviously. But, like... if we're saying like it's a 3v3 without Nocturne and Yone, you're gonna have a hard time. 4v4, you should be able to win that. And then after 6, I wouldn't even try, unless we get a pick or something. Aphelios is one of your favorite ADCs to play. Yeah, he's so awesome. Dude, I used to one-trick Aatrox back when he had his revive, and a bit after that, post rework. Aatrox is really fun. Yeah. On my top account, I was playing Aphelios. I'm not Aphelios. I'm sorry, Aatrox a lot. Then I started playing Jace, and that's who I used to get my top account to Diamond. Jace was... I always wanted to learn Jace, but I always felt he was awkward. But, you know, I was like, I'm going to stick this out, because Jace is awesome. And then, you know, eventually got better at it. It was hard, because Jace wasn't that great at the time. But I eventually got there, and I was proud of myself. Okay, I don't know why they're retreating so far. What? They're that scared of your level 2, or they're rotating? What are... huh? Okay. That was a little weird. I swear Jace is sleeper OP, but he requires a lot of mechanical skill. Yeah. He's very good, but he requires a lot of mechanical skill. And also, like, if you make any mistakes, kind of like an ADC, you kind of just, like, screw up. Like, he is not a champ for mistakes at all. Okay, good escape. And now we're freezing. Yona's looking to invade. So at this point, this is not a good idea. I mean, I don't know if he's invading or ganking, but he shouldn't go any further than this. We don't know where Olaf is. He could be around. Someone looks like red team is pinging him here. So it looks like you guys know that he's there, maybe. But also, we know that Nocturne can easily rotate. He's level 5, he's level 4. Like, this is bad. If we fight anything, you guys are shoved up. Hopefully, he just runs back and doesn't do anything. Okay, cool. Good man. All right, Diana's bot side. We know that Olaf isn't bot side, so this means that this is a nice gank, and it shouldn't be counter ganked because Olaf should be top side. So I would request for one right now. Cool. That's dragon. Yep, recall off. That's dragon. Perfect. Get that. Beautiful. that's something you want to watch for. Yeah, what if Olaf's here? Doesn't really matter because we know that Rakan's gone. Now, we can say that Nocturne can rotate, which he can. Okay, damn. I didn't even see his HP. Ugh. Never mind, this is sketch. Don't do it. This is sketch. Okay, the only reason why it's not sketch is because Rakan back. But then again, like, you don't have a mid laner. So it's still even. This is scary. Well, we see Olaf now, so it's fine. But, like, that is scary. I don't know. Let's see. Did we have any... We had vision on him before? Because you have to look. Like, Yone hit the plant, right? And we know that he wasn't down here. That means that he should be coming down here pretty soon. So let's see how long ago he hit that. He hit it right there. Let's see what Olaf does with his time. So Olaf's here. He should clear down if he's playing towards bot. Instead he like does some weird stuff. Bro, Olaf's behind Diana? That shouldn't happen. Okay, this guy's not that great. So this is one of those things where it's like, that should never work because this dude should be way more time efficient. Way more time efficient than that. I guess you're right, playing off of the fact that this guy is like not pathing properly is okay. But just know that that's versus him. He should not be where he is right now. He should definitely have not. He should be faster. Like, what was his initial clear? He goes for the gank and then returns for one camp. Dude, reset and path down. This is just inefficient. If you played it properly, you guys would be screwed. You guys would not be able to make that dragon play. So, yeah, that's very sketch. I'm not going to say you guys didn't know where he was. I'm not going to say you guys didn't have that play set up properly. But I will say, pay more attention to, like, how these players are playing. Because if he was playing the way he's supposed to be playing, that wouldn't have worked. So, I can't really say it's a bad thing. I'm just going to say, if it was a more skilled player, that wouldn't have worked. We had info on him. From his CS numbers and knowing he pathed top to bot based on he had red but not blue on that gank. I mean, like I said though, he should have backed and then just pathed down. Yeah, exactly. You know that he went from top to bot. So like if he would have backed after that gank and did it again, he'd be there. That's what I mean. But he just was very inefficient with his time and he wasn't there. So I mean, you kind of just like told on yourself, kind of. You know what I mean? Like you kind of basically just said that, yeah, he was pathing top to bot, in which case he should have been there, but he wasn't. Also, I don't know why Rakan backed. I don't know what support just insta leaves in the fives, but it's what it is. I would just say be a little bit more aware about where he is. I wouldn't take any guesses like that. I would know for sure. Because he should have backed after that gank. That's very weird. Because think about it. No jungler really goes for ganks until after they clear quadrants. Unless they're rotating. Right? Like most of the time when you see a jungler go for a gank, it's usually after they're done clearing if there's something like Olaf. They don't just like leave camps up and then go. Like even right now, you see his camps are gone. And now he's going for a play. That's usually how it works. For some reason, he just decided to go for a play and then run back for this one camp and then back. And then that was just weird. Okay, so your top side's winning. At this point, we let that be. If your top side's winning, we let our top side win and we don't do anything. We just scale. You don't need to do anything. You don't need to be aggressive. Just let them win for free. If that's what's happening. I love it. Okay. That goes for every lane. Like if your team's winning somewhere else, don't do anything. Just like get carried. It's okay. Play for late game or mid to late game. You don't have to like be active as much. Okay, we see Olaf wasting his time. I like it. Don't let him know that you see him. Just play normally. I like that you guys are doing that. Very, very good. A lot of players would like BM with an emo or like use a mastery, letting them know like, hey, I see you. You know, it's a good thing that they're sitting there because they're wasting time that they could be used on another play. So like, don't do that. If you guys ever are in solo queue and you know the jungler's there or like a mid laner's there, just let them waste time and play normally. So very good on you two for playing like that. Okay, we see all off mid. We're chilling. I also like that we're not being over aggressive. We're just chilling. Next dragon fight right now is going to be for the what dragon is that? Inferno. Probably want to get that. So we should back. We have too much gold, right? Nah. Okay, we have 900. That's enough. We should be backing pretty soon for that drag. They're just going to get it for free. Doesn't even matter. Diana's up top. But is that Olaf? I can't tell. No, that's Silas. They get that for free. Yeah, I was like, they get that for free. Not only are you getting back on time, but like, Diana was top. So what I'll say is when you're playing ADC or you're playing mid, you want to try to back with these timers. You want to, I guess even top, but like, it's very iffy there because your jungler may not be top. Your junglers usually play towards bot more often because of that dragon, so you know, is what it is. But you want to be ready for that fight because that's the time to shine. A lot of players feel like, well, I can't win my game because everybody ints before, you know, we end up to that point. Everybody, you know, is already fed. If you can use these little like markers to kind of get yourself into these fights and give yourselves a lead, like that 5-minute marker, maybe not 5 minutes directly, but like 6 or 7, and then when it spawns again, grab it again, like have another fight around it again. That should be enough to put your foot in the door and give you a lead as AD carry or give you a lead as mid lane if you're just a scaling champion. If you're like an early champ like Lucian or Draven, I mean, you might as well just do it early, right? Because you're just gonna win. So it's just kind of a little cheat way to get a lead if, you know, laners like this are very passive and not doing anything. I don't think I would have gave it up for Rift, to be fair. Because you can get both. Because Olaf was bot, no? We know he was bot. He's been pathing bot this entire time, which means he should be ready for Dragon. If we fight this fight, we win, first of all. We don't lose it. And then on top of that, we could just get this later. I have no doubt in my mind that we win that next fight. You didn't feel like you were stronger in a bot 4v4? Why? Maybe we can dissect this. Maybe we can help you out. Why don't you feel like you're stronger in the 4v4? I will say we have teleport too, so we could make it a 5v5 or a 5v4. But yeah, why don't you feel like you're stronger? Let's look. Nocturne Suno. Olaf's been, he sucks. No offense. But the Olaf is just not playing well. This guy is behind. We could already tell this dude was not good based off how much time he wasted. Like, we didn't see him, but he should have been bot, and he wasn't bot, so this means that this guy is not doing well. She has 81 CS, he has 58 CS. There's no way she's stronger than him. Diana's broken. I hate that champion. All it takes is for her to pounce on somebody and press R and she kills him. There's no way you guys lose that. There's no way that Olaf's gonna run you guys down with their karma. Like, you guys have way too much utility to like actually die. Now, as far as the Nocturne, yeah, that's kind of sketch. But at the same time, you guys have all your sums up. Once he dives, just flash, and that should be free. Like, Nocturne can't 1v5. You guys definitely do win this. Like I said, you're just gonna have to make sure that you play it right. The only real damage that they have is Nocturne. You guys have Diana, you guys have Aphelios, and you guys have Karma. There's just no way you lose that. Were you guys just not confident in your play? More or less? Is that why? Like, do you guys just not really go for early plays that often? Are you guys like more for like, I like that for sure. I like that for sure wins? Or what is it? We just thought that we get first drag, so they aren't going to have early soul. True. Like, Inferno's not something to int over, but like I said, I just think you guys could win that and then get the Rift. It's better safe than sorry, so if you guys actually felt like, well, we don't win this, then by all means. I don't know how skillful your players are on, like, Yone or Diana or Karma or Mundo. Like, I don't know your team, right? So they could just be, like, playing a champ they don't know. But I'm just assuming, like, we're maining all those champs, therefore we should be okay. So trying for Hell to the goal was fine. Look, you guys just easily won that fight. I won't say easily. I mean, you misplayed a little bit, but we pretty much won that fight 2v2. So you're saying we can't win a fight 4v4, but we can win a fight 2v2? Also, with your Diana that was ahead at the time? I don't know, man. I'll say try to limit test as a team more. You guys said you are almost in first place, so I'm going to assume you guys are rocking it, but especially in scrims, I'll try to limit test a little bit more. Just to see what you guys can do. You know? Because that's what it's for. Scrims is for practice. Okay. The only thing I'll say to that is pay attention to where the mid laner is. But, like, the actual situation, you can't do anything. You are screwed, bro. There's no way. There's no way you live. Like, other than just not being there, you're screwed. Like, we know that Nocturne's gone, so I'd probably back up a little bit more. But yeah, like during like that whole you're not getting out of that, bro. And I like that you didn't try to flash out of that, because you weren't getting out of that. You were done. But that's something that I said you always had a problem with, Epic. Even when we would do it together for fun, you always had a problem with, like, positioning. And when I mean positioning, I mean it in a sense of you always had a problem with positioning for things that aren't there. If something's there, your positioning's fine. But you don't position for things that could be there. You don't position for things that might be there. You just position for things that you can physically see. If you can start having something, you know, click in your brain where it's like, this can kill me from here. I need to watch out for this. Then you'd be way more successful as an AD carry. Like, that's the only thing that's holding you down, like holding you back. Even here, like, yeah, you have a ward here, but let's just assume there could be someone here. I'd be checking these before I even, like, walk up like that. But you don't. So, if there's anything to come out right now of this whole replay, it's position for things that might be there. Position for anything that may catch you by surprise. That is going to be how you win as AD carry a lot of the times. That's going to be how you are successful a lot of the times. Even if it's not there, just act like it is. Especially against, like, Rengar's, bro. I swear, I think Rengar's in this bush. I think Rengar's in that bush. I think Rengar's in this one. I think Rengar's in that one. I think Rengar's in this one. Even though there's only one Rengar on the map, I assume he's in all these bushes. Why? Because that better prepares you for if he is. What are you losing by thinking that they're there? What are you losing by double checking? Nothing. You're not wasting any time, right? Like, obviously, I wouldn't think he's there right now, right? I mean, you would see him unless this dude's like pass like a beast. Like, I think if you hug this really hard, you can like loop around. But like, you get what I'm trying to say. It doesn't hurt. Like, this is fine. Okay. But we also got to think about that Ashe arrow. So we would try to position ourselves in a way to either be more up behind Diana, or we just don't pop our head out of this fight until she launches that. Because we can easily get Ashe arrowed right now, and that would ruin it. Nocturne already ulted, so you're not in any danger with that. But you can get Ashe arrowed really easily. Same thing, positioning. You can get jumped on. I mean, it's like you just don't care. I mean, did I call it? It's like you just don't care. And then you get in that mindset, well, like, what am I supposed to do here? Don't be there. that is one of the problems that you have as ADC. If you can hammer that thing down, you'd be such a god. Like, you'd be hands down a beast. But you don't think like that. And that's why you put yourself in a really, really crap position. You don't think about the what ifs. You don't think about the maybes. You just are really hardcore facts. Like, you're there, that's it. You don't think about, well, what if he has flash? He'll flash on me. Nope, I don't think about that. I don't care. Like, really hammer that down, man. I promise you, you'd be so freaking good as AD carry. You'd be so good. I feel like if I got behind Mundo, we might actually win that. Let's see. Where was he? You mean like wrapping all the way around? Because wasn't he over here? Yeah, I'd wait for him to walk in front of you. Yeah, you're right. Wait for him to walk in front of you. Sit a little bit further back. Yeah, you're absolutely correct. Yep. You'd have been ulted on by Nocturne, unfortunately, anyway. But yeah, like, that'd have been the play. 100%. 100%. Once again, think about it. Where's Nocturne? I don't know. But we should figure that out because he can easily just ult onto you again. Especially with Rakan, like that engage would be disgusting. That's actually a really nice team comp. Nautilus, I'm not Nautilus. Nocturne, Ashe, and Rakan, like those are some. That's actually like pretty dope. I'm not gonna lie, those are nice. See, like right now, you're just like walking up like it's fine, like you're not gonna get Ashe arrowed and Nocturne ulted. Like I'm chilling. Like you're not chilling, man. Be scared of everything. You might think, well, what am I supposed to do? Like our time's about to go down. I can't let it get that close. Yeah, back up a little bit more. You're good. So it's like right there. You should be straight. Yeah, like right there. That's the spot. You can do the same thing you were doing up here, but back there. What do you waste being? What do you waste being a little bit more safe? Nothing. It's literally you're not wasting anything being a little bit more safe. You're not starting fights by yourself anyway. Yeah, exactly. Every single time. Every single time, dude. You don't think about it. You just get bammed on. Every time, man. Yeah, that happens a couple more times. Yeah. I can tell. Like I said, it's one of your weaknesses that I've just noticed you. Not as a coach, but like as a friend. It's just one of those weaknesses that you just have. Like I said, I think you just gotta get away from that mentality of like, well, that's ADC for you. Like, get away from that mentality. Like, that mentality will hold you back. I was low-key mental. It was a long day of scrims, and this was the last game. I mean, still played pretty well. Yeah. It's the same thing. Let me ask you this, Epic. Let me ask you this. Do you believe in ghosts? Just question. Do you believe in ghosts? Demons? Anything? Anything that's supernatural. Aliens? I don't care. Anything. Do you believe in anything supernatural? The Ooga Booga Man? The Grinch? I don't care. Any of that. The Ooga Booga Man. That is my question for you. And if not, we have another example. I don't know. You don't strike me as a man who would believe in any of that, to be real. Ooh, fancy feet. Doesn't matter though. Yeah, I don't know. You don't strike me as a man to believe in any of that. I will say this though. If you knew that if you were to buy a house and you knew that it was in a bad neighborhood, there's been a lot of break-ins, a lot of shooting, a lot of muggings, would you want to move into that house? Would you want to move into that area? No. Why? Because you know. It might not have happened, but it could happen, so why would you want to move there? The same thing with it. My analogies are like off the wall, but it proves my point. Same thing for this. If you know that you're about to get slam dunked, why even be there? It could happen. What are you waiting for it to happen? Like, why react to it when it happens when you can just avoid it altogether? Same exact thing. Like, you have the knowledge. You know what happens. You play this game for too long. You know what these champs do. Yet we're just in spots where they can pull it off for free. Same thing. Same thing. Because your core play is pretty good. Like, if you're not in any danger, you play very well. It goes like this. If we can get you before you can do anything, you lose. If we can't get you and you're able to react, we lose. That's literally how your ADC gameplay is. And like I said, a lot of these high-low ADCs and a lot of these pro player ADCs, they say things that make a lot of the ADC players feel like they can't really do much. But those players are pros. Those players are challengers getting there by playing ADC. So what does that mean? It means that anything that they say is irrelevant because they're already to the top, basically. You know what I mean? And I hear a lot of that when I coach ADCs. It's like, well, you know, why play ADC? You know, it's like useless and you can't do anything and blah 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 blah. It's like, okay, so how are these Smurfs getting to the top from ADC? How are these like actual high elo players getting to high elo playing ADC? It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter at all. You can pull it off. And that's why I said, you know, don't let any of what anybody said, no matter what role it is. No matter what role, no matter what, like, don't let what anyone say affect your play. Affect if you want to play a champ, or affect if you want to play a role. Except Udyr. Udyr's dog. Don't play Udyr. Till the day I die, and I lied. Till the day that they change him. Udyr's dog. Don't play that champ. Okay. So yeah, like I said, your main thing is just, if you could just react to potential threats as much as you react to actual threats, you be a threat. that's pretty much how that goes. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Anyway, thank you guys for watching. I do appreciate it. If you guys like coaching, remember $30 discount using the code DUO on my site, coachbucket.com. And if you guys like free VODs, I'll be doing them on my stream as well. Stop by. And yeah, that's pretty much it. If you got any questions, of course, let me know in the comments or in my Discord. But until next time, you know what I always say. Thank you for what? Approaching this like a coach.